This is a quick guide to the Mythic Legends mod in Vintage Story. As you can see, I've got creative mode pulled up here to look at all the items that are added by this mod. There is saddlebags, saddles, medallions, a bridle, name tags, 2 wyvern items that you need to kill wild wyverns for in order to craft the saddle, the bridle, and even the storage bags. There's 3 types of wyverns. There's hatchlings, semi-tamed males, or semi-tamed wyverns, and tamed wyverns. There's also male and female with different colors available. First, you need to find a hatchling. I'm going to set up some traps ahead of time with some raw meat. And then I'm just going to spawn in some hatchlings to show you that they will be attracted and they will set off traps. Here you can see I've captured one out of the 4. They ignored this one. And if I come up to the box, I can grab it. Control 2 will let me select that box on my backpack, and I can set it down into a fenced area. From there, you would have to feed the wyvern for it to grow up. Let me get the hatchling back. Upon spawn, they'll immediately go to the food, but in the wild, they'll also eat just like that. Once you get your wyvern set up, it's probably easier just to feed it through a trough. So I've got a small trough here for the hatchling, and I'm just going to grab some turnips. Now I've tested this and they eat turnips, carrots, and other various vegetables. And so here I'll spawn some more, and portions will go down, which means that they are eating from that. So after some time and some eating, they will grow up to be a semi-tamed male or female. As you can see here, we get a new option. We get the option to saddle break. And you will have to do this 20 times in order to get the hatchling, or sorry, get the wyvern to be into a tamed state. So I'm just gonna climb on top, and I can't turn, I can't ride. I'm pressing the space bar. Nothing's happening, but now you can see after some time of me pressing W, the saddle break amount has gone down. So you'll have to do this over some time. Now, something I've noticed before, I went through the whole process and the wyvern did take off. Now, you'll have to watch out for that. If there's no roof, if you are just in the fenced area, it can take you out into the air, and pressing shift will drop you from the sky. It can be dangerous. Be aware of that. In order to feed them, the adults, you can do a large trough with some turnips, some carrots, anything like that, and they will eat that. Next, we've got the tamed adult. Once you do your 20 saddle breaks, you can ride them, but I can't control them at this point. So I'm just going to add my saddle. I'm going to add my bridle, and I'm going to climb on top. So here, I can now control left to right, forward, backwards, and of course up. And as you can see, if I press shift, I will drop to the ground. So you have to be aware of what you're doing here when you do that. And it's trying to sleep because it's nighttime. So control, I'll descend, spacebar, I'll ascend, and I can fly around. The wyverns have 3 stats: health, speed, and stamina. As you can see, this one has 12 health. The base health is 10, and each point of health will add 2 health points. So with a maximum of 20, you'll have maximum of 50 health points. The speed is the speed that the wyvern can run at, and can fly at. But now notice it's not like an elk. It will not climb blocks. You'll have to press the space bar. So you can do some cross-country running. You don't have to fly everywhere. You can regain your stamina while doing this, but it is limited in its efficacy. Next, you've got the stamina. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stamina bars in the bottom left. It's the yellow one. So that means the 4 is base, and each stamina point above that will add another one. And so if you get lucky, you can get 6, 14, and I'm just going to climb on top. You can see in the bottom left so many more stamina bars. That means more flying time. So part of this is finding the right wyvern to hatch or capture and grow. If you get one with health, speed, maximum stamina at 1, you're not going to get something that's very useful. But if you get something at 14 speed, you will go really fast. Now with a maximum of 20, it is very, very quick. The last part is taming. Taming process is you can breed. If you have a male and female wyvern, the baby, after some feeding cycles, you get a baby. The baby will take its stats from the adults, from its parents, and it will either go up to or -1 in between that range. And so if you want the perfect 20s, it will take some time of breeding. And then for the coloring, the baby will take one of the parents' coloring. So if you do want the black or a specific white or any other one, you will have to get parents of that type to do this.